Welcome to the channel, friends. So today's project's going to be a quick kind of tip and something you guys might not know about is how to apply spray paint to get a more professional and smooth and consistent finish. Now I have here the center caps from the Corvette that I plan on painting satin black. Now I went ahead and scuffed them up with 2000 grit and buffed them out and got them nice and clean. Cleaned them off with alcohol, and they're ready to accept paint. So the trick I want to show you guys, if you don't know, when I apply paint, I apply it with the can heated. Now this is a really nice trick to apply the finish, so it's hot and it flows smoother through the can, and it actually has more pressure coming out of the aerosol can. So if you're using an aerosol can, it's a good idea to heat up your can with a space heater before you go ahead and apply it to your parts. So I'm going to do that in just a few minutes, but the center caps are all wet sanded, cleaned off with alcohol, and they're ready to go. But I have a couple projects here I'm doing in the garage, so I still have the Corvette heads cam build on the LS9. That's coming along well, as you can see there. I have the ATV, which I'm almost done doing the stealth snorkel kit. That's going to be awesome. Once I get out in the trail and hit some deep water, I'll be able to take on just over 3 feet of water and not worry about the PVT housing flooding with water. So that's awesome. The 850 is already done with the stealth snorkel kit. I have to do my XP1000 right now. I'm almost there. I kind of got sidetracked because of the belt, which I'm going to talk about in a separate video. So, really quick, I'm going to show you guys. It's as simple as this right here. I have a space heater with the can, and now it's very warm. So, about 6 inches away, 6 to 8 inches away is a good kind of distance, and it will heat up the can in 10-15 minutes. So be very careful. You don't want to keep this for an hour or so. I would do only 15 minutes maximum and keep an eye on it. But it's ready to go right now. The actual paint inside is nice and warm and it's ready to apply. And it's just going to apply much more smoother, and it's actually going to spray out at a higher rate, a higher pressure. So it allows you to really cover the parts faster. You will run out of spray paint faster, so you have to be careful and apply it directly onto the part as recommended by the manufacturer. But this is the trick I've been using to apply paint and apply it very smoothly, and it comes out looking very professional. So I'm gonna go ahead now, get ready, shake this can up, and I'm gonna apply it to the center caps and kind of show you guys that process. Alright, so first coat's gonna be a light coat, that way it adheres to the surface. And then once that's dry, about 20 minutes later, I will come in and apply a second coat, which is going to be slightly thicker, but I want to get a nice glossy, kind of thick, wet look. This is going to dry to a satin finish, but you want to apply it on that second coat, kind of wet looking, and make sure the whole surface is consistently wet looking. That way when it dries, it's going to dry to a consistent thickness and look without any blotchiness. So I also like spray painting in the garage with the ventilation on, because if I have the garage door open, it's going to blow in some kind of wind. No matter what, there's always going to be wind outside, so it's going to be blowing around dust, and it's going to be just pushing air around, which is not good, because I want the spray paint to apply to the surface of the part and not get pushed around the room. So it's always good to have a nice dead air room to spray paint. Of course, you want ventilation always. It's very important to make sure that the fumes don't build up and you pass out from spray paint fumes. So ventilation is key. Do not do this indoors without ventilation. As you can see, those puffs of spray paint come out at a higher velocity. That's because there's higher pressure now inside the can because of the heat. Alright, so that's the first coat. Nice even coat. The whole top surface is covered. I'm going to go ahead and let this dry for 20 minutes, and I'll come back and do number 2. And then give it another thick layer. Not too thick, but probably twice as thick as what I just did, because I want that final layer to kind of have a nice, thick, even coat. Alright, so there is the first coat. I'm just going to go ahead and let that dry for 20 minutes. Then I will come back. Same deal. I will have this heated and apply the second coat and let it dry. Alright, so here is the end result after 3 coats. I went ahead and did 3 coats instead of 2 because I just wanted to make sure I got a nice layer of coat on there, extra coat, just in case I want to wet sand it or do something like that. So, as you can see, nice, consistent satin black finish. Very happy with the way they came out. Very, very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out a piece of carbon fiber and put it into that flag, spot where it's embossed. It's going to be just like a vinyl carbon fiber, like that 5D carbon fiber wrap stuff. I'm going to cut it out and put it right in there and inlay it inside where the Corvette flags would be. So that's going to be my custom center caps for the Corvette. But most importantly, the video was about how to get a nice, consistent, professional finish with a spray can. As you can see here. Very, very nice. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and place them down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.